From a small Dutch town, she met tragedy at age 8. After learning she would never walk again, she picked up a racket and defeated all odds. One of the most dominant athletes in sports, she's the greatest wheelchair tennis player of all time. Her winning streak now spans 8 years and counting. Tennisography presents Esther Vergeer.
I grew up in a town called Woerden. It's 30 minutes south from Amsterdam, and it's in the Netherlands. It's just a small town, 50,000 people that live here. It's quiet, it's peaceful. My mom's name is Ineke. She was a nurse when I was younger. My dad's name is Ton. Like my mom, he's also very caring and also wanting and willing to do everything for me.
Als baby was Esther best wel een vrolijk kind. Altijd buiten spelen, fietsen, met de buurt meedoen.
I have a very, very tight relationship with my parents. We're very close to each other and we tell each other everything.
My name is Vergeer. I'm Esther's brother and I'm 2 years older than Esther.
Whenever I had something on my mind or something was bothering me, I could go to him and he would listen. When we were younger, my mom and dad always had to act like they were policemen because we couldn't stand each other. Like in the car, if we would sit next to each other, we needed to build like a big wall between us, otherwise, you know, one of us wouldn't survive. When I was 6, I got lessons to learn how to swim, and during one of those lessons, I got a terrible headache. My eyes were, pushed out of my head, and I got nauseous, and I couldn't, hold my head up straight anymore.
Dus met loeiende sirenes zijn we naar het ziekenhuis gegaan. En ik schrok wel dat ze toen eigenlijk nergens meer op reageerde. Ze was zo ver weg.
She was brought to our emergency department. We saw blood outside the brain, between the meninges. It is a severe condition. It can be fatal.
They had to shave my whole head. They had to put in a tube. And I think that was, one of the most frightening experiences for me. Not the fact that I was so ill or so sick or that I had so much pain, but the fact that I looked in the mirror and all my hair was gone. And I just wanted to get out of the hospital, I just wanted to get out of the hospital and get back to my normal life.
We looked for a weak spot in the blood vessels of Esther's brain, but we couldn't find it. The theory was that there had been a weak spot, but that it was cured by nature, that there was a blood clot on the weak spot, and so the weak spot was sealed.
When I got out of hospital, I was confused about, what happened and what was going on. Because of the experience my mom has as a nurse and my dad has as a firefighter, I think they kind of know how to deal with that stress. So they were like, everything's going to be all right. They were just telling me, just try to get back to your normal life and act like nothing's happened. And then, within 2 years, it happened 2 more times. The third time, they were like, even we know this is not good, and even we know there's something more than the doctors are telling us.
Everyone has something to hide, and ordinary cosmetics can't cover every skin flaw. Get ready for the miracle camouflage makeup that covers it all, serious or small. Introducing Smart Cover.
Hello, I'm Florrie Roberts, the cover lady, and you can watch my age spots disappear in seconds with Smart Cover. Just look at the difference. And it's waterproof, smudge resistant, why you can even swim in it.
Tattoos or scars vanish in seconds, and it conceals without caking. You can cover acne blemishes, bruises, sunspots, age spots, freckles, blotches, redness, rosacea, any imperfection at all. Smart Cover lasts until you take it off.
When I apply Smart Cover to my birthmark, it's so easy and so natural looking, no one knows it's there. This is the best concealer I've ever used. Smart Cover has really changed my life.
Everyone needs this. It works like magic for dark under eye circles.
Now look at my legs. But I apply Smart Cover, and in 10 seconds, it looks like I put on a pair of pantyhose. My legs look 20 years younger. Believe me, no other concealer does this, and anyone can apply it.
You could pay $30 for just one tube of concealer. Now you get 3 tubes of Smart Cover concealing cream to custom match your skin tone. It's a $45 value for just $19.95. Plus, as a special bonus, you get the Smart Cover stick for quick spot touch-ups. Just toss it in your purse. Today, as a free gift, you get the Vitamin Beauty Stick, perfect for crow's feet and fine lines. You get it all, a $74 value for an introductory price of only $19.95.
If it doesn't do everything I say, send it back. But keep the vitamin stick, just for trying Smart Cover.
Look one more time. What would you rather have, this or this? Order Smart Cover now.
Call 1-800-724-3464 to order your Smart Cover special for $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-724-3464.
There was one time that my brother and me were home alone.
And we had actually a fight at that time. It was kind of a rough fight.
Running after each other and scratching each other and pulling each other's hairs and hitting each other. Well, like the kid stuff. And then all of a sudden, I got one of those terrible headaches again. And my brother was like, he was a little scared and he didn't know what to do. The only thing he could do is just, try to calm me down.
She was losing consciousness, so I called my mom. She immediately came home and she said, like, okay, we have to go to the hospital right now.
They had to do like a spinal tap. And normally you pull out some clear fluid from that. But when they did it to me, they pulled out some blood. That was the most painful experience for me that I've ever, felt.
I felt guilty because, as a small child, you don't know why this came. Was this my mistake? My parents told me, no, this was not your fault. That kind of gave me more rest about that, so I let this feeling go.
This type of stroke is extremely rare in children, so we had some trouble in finding the real cause of the bleeding. The bleeding went up to the brain, but the problem was low in the back. So we were on the wrong track in the beginning.
They had to make a decision. They were going to do surgery, which was kind of risky because, you have to, operate around the spine. And option 2 was do nothing, but have the risk of having another bleeding.
We have experienced pediatric neurosurgeons in my center, but they said the risk is too big. We don't dare. So she was transferred to the other hospital for that procedure.
Saying yes to the surgery was, of course, a big decision, but we had to do it. There was no other choice, basically. Whenever I woke up, I think the surgery took like 9 hours or something, so it was a really, really long surgery. The doctors came to me and they, told my mom and dad and told me that everything went well and they were happy. And they were just doing some routine checkups on me. So they checked my eyes and they checked my fingers and they also checked my feet. My toes did not respond to the sharp tool they used. They kind of realized that, something went wrong. How bad it was or how definite or permanent it would be, it was hard to say.
De wereld die zakt onder mijn voeten vandaan. Je weet niet wat je moet verwachten, wat er allemaal op je afkomt en wat het betekende. En de artsen zeiden toen wel zo van, nou, er kan er een heleboel gebeuren en dit is nog maar het begin, tenminste het begin. Wacht nog even rustig af.
I think that was one of the longest weeks in my life. I had to lay on my stomach for a week. I couldn't move. The only thing I could do is move my head from left to right. There would be like one main doctor and then, 10 assistants or something like that. Pulling off the blanket and then ripping off the Band-Aid on my back and then, speaking in a language that I wouldn't understand because it was all medical. That was terrifying. I I lost control of everything.
I visit Esther every day. I saw she was really scared in her eyes at that time, but I didn't talk with her about this.
Ja, maar Esther die vroeg zich ook af waarom het haar was overkomen. Maar ja, daar is geen antwoord op te geven.
Certain hours I was there was also nice. I have good memories about that. Like we watched TV together, just games, you know, like childhood. Yeah, our daily life changed a lot when she came home from the hospital. Of course, our house was not adapted at all, and we had like 3 floors. And in the beginning, she had to go by her bump up the stairs. Yeah, it was not comfortable at all.
The things that you normally don't even think about, you all of a sudden have to be focused on. And, you know, the everyday stuff comes across, like getting dressed or taking a shower or going to the bathroom. All those things you have to relearn. In the beginning, I didn't really realize that this would be, you know, for the rest of my life.
On Sunday, one WTA star added another title to what has been a dream season, while another had to work double time in her quest for Istanbul. Rain in Osaka this weekend meant the semifinals and final all had to be played Sunday, but that didn't bother Marion Bartoli. First, the 27-year-old took out Angelique Kerber in the semis. Bartoli lost only 17 games in her first 4 matches at the HP Open. In the final, the French woman continued to cruise, taking out Sam Stosur for her 2nd title of the year. She also won in Osaka back in 2006. Bartoli now needs to win in Moscow and also get some help if she is to overtake Agi Radwanska for the 8th and final spot in the singles field for this month's WTA Championships in Istanbul. Meanwhile, in Austria, Petra Kvitova won her 5th title of the year, besting Dominika Sibylkova in straight sets to take the Generali Ladies Linz. The Czech won 6 of 16 break chances in the match.
Shampoo wash out your color? Dry out your hair?
Get Color Shield from Garnier Fructis. Acai berry and grapeseed oil protects color, prevents dryness. Color stays bold, silky, soft, even after 45 washes. Fructis Color Shield.
Catch the top 8 women of 2011 in action at the WTA Year-End Climax. The TEB BNP Paribas WTA Championships. Round Robin Singles. Live October 25th at 10 a.m. Only on Tennis Channel.
Do you suffer from neck aches? Are you troubled by sore shoulders or a throbbing lower back? If unnatural posture causes problems, sleep easy with Total Pillow for total comfort. Total Pillow adjusts its shape to support and align your head and spine. In just seconds, twist Total Pillow into a lower back support for the computer. It's double the support for the neck while watching TV. Did that old pillow lose its poof? What a pain! Total Pillow supports your neck, ankles, knees, anywhere you need total support for total comfort. U-shaped travel pillows feel rough and flimsy, but Total Pillow's super soft surface is double the support for the plane or train, even long-distance truck trips. It's the only pillow that actually locks onto your suitcase. Kids love Total Pillow for games or long car trips.
It's really soft, and I like that you can mold it into different shapes. I could easily fall asleep with this around my neck.
I could fall asleep right here with this thing on me.
Definitely a good thing to travel with. It has great support.
This is really, really nice. I love this.
Only Total Pillow locks in place and supports you 5 ways. It's a cervical neck support. Total Pillow supports and aligns your spine. It's the ideal lumbar support, the perfect shoulder support, and the ultimate leg support. Total Pillow cradles you in total comfort. Now get 5 pillows in one for just $19.99. But wait, you'll also get a Total Compress Pack. Microwave it for a hot compress, freeze it for a cold compress. With soft fleece cover, it fits perfectly inside the Total Pillow. As a special bonus, we'll double your order. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get it all. 2 Total Pillows and 2 compress packs. A $50 value for $19.99. So call now. Don't forget to ask about our jumbo-size Total Pillow.
To order, call 1-800-220-2657. That's 1-800-220-2657. Call now or order online at TotalPillow.com. This offer is not available in stores.
If international calling weren't so expensive, who would you call?
I called my little brother in Mexico. I taught him how to make a penalty kick.
My best friend in India. She loves to gossip.
My colleague in London. We just published a paper together.
With Penny Talk, the money-saving calling service from IDT, rates are as low as 1 cent a minute to over 200 countries around the world. Penny Talk works with the phone service you already have, from any phone, even your cell phone. With Penny Talk, international calls to family and friends cost as little as 1 cent a minute. There's just a low 49-cent connection fee per call. To start saving today, visit pennytalk.com, call this number, or download one of our free smartphone apps. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Hey, you like the soccer shoes that I sent you, bro?
Are she's getting married.
We've been invited to speak in prom.
Don't wait. Call 800-393-8184 or visit pennytalk.com. Call the world. Call now.
I first started driving when I was, 18. That's the legal age in Holland. So I wanted to get my driver's license so bad. I can drive in basically any car that is automatic. So I have like a special designed bar behind my steering wheel, which I, give gas with. And then there's another small bar which I push and I hit the brakes then. Mobility is very, very important for me, and I think for all disabled people. And to be independent and, to go your own way whenever you want and wherever you want is very important for me. I was in the rehab center for a year and a half, try to learn all the normal everyday stuff. After a year and a half, I was, in control of my chair, and I could, get dressed by myself, and I could take a shower.
My parents pushed her in this direction, like you should go to your normal school with your friends, and this helped her out, really. She had her normal life back.
The way my mom and dad and my brother, the teacher at school, the way they treated me is key to the fact that I am who I am right now, because they didn't treat me any different. After 5 years, I was like, my legs will not function any better than this. This is just the way it's going to be. This is it.
Esther en broer Sander waren helemaal niet zo sportief. Sander die begon een beetje met tennis en Esther die wilde beginnen met badminton. En de eerste paar lessen heeft ze gehad toen ze een jaar of 6 was. 5, 6. En verder was er eigenlijk nog geen sport in onze familie bekend.
I first started playing tennis around the age of 12, and it was in a rehabilitation center. And I had to do all kinds of sports, from basketball to sitting volleyball.
She went to basketball a lot, and on Monday night we could go there as a family. We were able to play with her in a wheelchair. This was also really good for bonding of the family, and also to experience what kind of things she has to go through.
I played basketball on an international level as well, where I became European champion in '97. In '98, when I went to university, I had to choose between basketball and tennis. After a lot of thinking and a lot of talking to people, I decided to pick the tennis game. There was a chance of me becoming #1 in the world. There was a chance of, going to the Paralympic Games. In 1998, I went to the USA for the first time in my life for playing the US Open. It was the biggest wheelchair tournament out there.
Gevolgd allemaal. Esther belde regelmatig. En op een gegeven moment, ook heel wijs in een geschreeuw uit Amerika, dat Esther had gewonnen, de US Open. En dat is eigenlijk de eerste hele grote titel geweest.
At that moment, I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I want to be the best in the world. Whenever I get in my tennis chair, it's a very comfortable feeling. In 2008, after winning the gold medal at the Paralympic Games in Beijing, I was asking the question to myself, what's next? Do I want to retire? Do I still want to continue? But I wasn't feeling right continuing, so something needed to change.
Okay, just a little warm-up. Little warm-up. I'm gonna go left-right a little bit. Yeah, shorter forehand.
My name is Sven Groeneveld. I'm from the Netherlands, and I started working with Esther in 2009.
Going. Nice.
Wheelchair tennis and regular tennis is pretty much the same. The only thing is that the ball can bounce twice.
Good shot.
It's more important in wheelchair tennis to take that first initial hit and try to put your opponent in the defensive position.
You let that go. Yeah. Yes.
Working with Sven is just very inspiring. There's so many things I learned.
Instead of saying I have to control everything, no, I actually have to let go of everything. I will adjust accordingly.
Yeah.
It's a little different formula, but you'll enjoy tennis a lot more.
Do you hear that? That's opportunity knocking, because Direct Buy is celebrating its 40th anniversary and wants to invite you to the celebration. So now, just by calling the number on your screen, you can get a taste of what has been exclusively available only to Direct Buy members for 30 days free. Over 700 top quality brands with no hidden retail markup. Over the course of our 40 years, Direct Buy members have saved millions on kitchen cabinets, bathroom fixtures, major appliances, flooring, lighting. Now you can too.
If you want nicer things, you can buy them at a price that you can afford.
So call the number on your screen and you can experience Direct Buy for yourself for 30 days for free. Time is running out on this special opportunity. So call right now to try Direct Buy for 30 days free. If you're ready to experience buying and saving the Direct Buy way and finally see for yourself what everybody is talking about, then call now.
Introducing the official training bike of the Tour de France, the Proform TDF, the first ever indoor training bike that delivers everything you demand. A 20% incline and a 20% decline, so you'll experience exactly what the road does. Because it's powered by Google Maps, you choose the road and the TDF follows it. Every incline and decline, so no matter what comes at you, you'll be ready. The Proform TDF automatically adjusts resistance, incline and decline. Plus, with a built-in power meter, you'll know your exact output. You decide where to go and the official training bike of the Tour takes you there. And now that you've decided, we're ready to deliver. Order right now and get $0 down and a free upgrade on rush shipping. Call the number on your screen or go online today.
Think of all the irreplaceable things on your computer. Now imagine you lost it all. It happens all the time. Hard drives crash, computers get lost, stolen, or hit by viruses. But with Carbonite, no matter what happens to your computer, your files are safe.
For just $59 a year, get unlimited online backup with Carbonite. That's peace of mind for just 16 cents a day. Go to CarboniteTV.com now to try it free for 15 days. No credit card required. And get 2 free months when you decide to buy. Start your free trial at CarboniteTV.com right now.
The women's year-end showdown is almost here. Get a jump on the excitement with a thrilling look back at some of the best action from last year's tournament. Relive the drama as the top stars face off to take the 2010 title. The WTA Championship Splashback. Francesca Schiavone versus Elena Dementieva. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Only on Tennis Channel, where champions live.
Maar had je net een glimlach op je gezicht omdat je...
Hoeveel zit je nu?
1 minuut. Ik moet nog 1 minuut.
Ga, 1, 2.
2006, The Dutch Tennis Association hired Marijn to be part of the Dutch wheelchair tennis selection. He was specialized in physical training for disabled athletes.
Sis, come on, come on, come on, come on. Goed zo.
I'm paralyzed from the waist down, but my paralysis is incomplete. So that means that I do still have some feeling in my thighs.
We trainen bijna dagelijks. 3 keer in de week trainen we. Waarbij we heel veel aandacht schenken aan de core-stabiliteit.
We do a lot of power training and strength training with weights and machines.
Laatste. Goed zo.
Even if you have a disability, the world doesn't end. Leading up to the Paralympic Games in 2008, there was a lot of tension in the group. My competitors, my toughest competitors and maybe opponents during the Paralympic Games were also the ones that I trained with. There was not really a person that I could, talk to. And Marijn was the person. I had the feeling that I always could go to him and call him and talk to him.
Ik ben op Esther van omdat ik haar ogen, haar glimlach is zo bijzonder voor mij. Dat maakte zoveel los.
A couple of months after the Paralympic Games, I realized that the relationship that we had was more than just professional. We live together now, and we share a lot of things together, and it's very nice. I like New York. I like going there every year, and it's a very, cool environment to play in. And being included in a Grand Slam is very special. I mean, being there and being in the same environment as Roger Federer and Carolina Wozniacki and seeing them is, it's an inspiration for us.
2011 U.S. Open wheelchair competition champion. So Esther, congratulations.
The Paralympics in 2012, I'm aiming for the gold medal, of course, and everything I do at this moment is for that gold medal. I don't really know if I'm going to continue playing or if I'm going to retire. Marijn and me already talked about, starting a family. I mean, the doctors already told me that it is possible, but because of the whole thing around my spinal cord, we really have to be careful.
Als Esther echt uit de tennis stapt, ik denk dat Esther wel bij de tennis betrokken blijft, maar dan meer een adviserende rol.
The dream that I have is to have my own sports marketing company and then integrating disabled and able-bodied athletes and sports together. In 2005, I started my own foundation. It's called the Esther Vergeer Foundation. And I think disabled kids need structure and need the opportunities to play sports as well. If I see those videos from when I was younger and when I still was able to walk, it's emotional. I don't really remember how it feels to run. It's too long ago, Every day, basically, I realize that I'm a very, very lucky person. Maybe without my disability, I would never have a life that I have now. Traveling around the world, meeting great people, being able to help other people.
She means something for the people who are disabled. She tried to speak up for them, getting more media attention.
Ik ben heel trots op Esther. Na de rottige periode die we gehad hebben. Veel plezier met haar uitstraling, met haar tennis, met haar bezigheden.
Het is niet alleen dat Esther iets presteert in het tennisgebeuren, maar het is meer, waardeert meer als mens.
They put a lot of effort and time and energy in it as well. And then celebrating it all together is, I think, one of the most beautiful moments that we ever had as a family. There's going to be things in life that you didn't plan or that come unexpectedly. It's about how you deal with that and how your environment deals with that. You are the one that is going to make something out of your life.